And howdy, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Let's get a little light on me. There we go. First thing off, usually I watch Joe's Sunday Fun Day. I am busy, you would not believe. After this morning, I've been experimenting with the air fryer. I check on the Sunday school. It was a big argument. It's like, if King was a time traveler, King the Conqueror, and he met Jesus and prevented. Oh, I had a morning with that. Who in the hell's King the Conqueror? He's the guy that the Avengers fight. I'm looking at them like, this is Bible studies. It's not King the Conqueror. It's like last week Jesus was a zombie and this week King the Conqueror, and then I always get Superman versus Jesus. It's like, I go nuts. Okay? Check out Garden State Gardener on Sunday Fun Day. Okay? 7 to 9 p.m. It's a great show. Check them out. Send them lots of money. Send them seeds. And this one I'm keeping short. It's basically seeds. Now, I like the broad bean Windsor fava beans. In Japan, these were called horse beans because the Portuguese brought it and they didn't understand what it was, so they used to feed it to horses in Japan. Okay, and then the Portuguese explained, no, fava beans. So that the moniker stuck with the Japanese because they thought it was a foraging crop that they feed horses with. But you could eat the beans. Okay. Another favorite of mine is fast-growing daikon. Okay. Or white radish. And like I said, back to fava beans. Fava beans go back in history. Not this variety, another one. It's used in Roman cooking and later Italian cooking and medieval cooking and so on and so on. And then if you watch Silence of the Lamb, fava beans. Okay? Fava beans were used to be one of the three main, how can I say it, lower class Romans did not have access to pork or beef, so they ate a very more vegetarian diet with some fish, some chicken, some pork, if they can get it. Most of the time they had lentils. They had pulse, which was a cereal, hot cereal, made out of whole grains, barley, or millet. Nobody likes to eat millet, and nobody likes to eat barley. Wheat was king of the realm. All right? Rice was expensive. It was when the Egyptians had it and when the Indians from India brought it. It was, and the early Middle Eastern tribes brought it. It was considered high Roman feasting with rice. Wild rice is an American. The rice they had was more Indian and Egyptian types. All right, little history. And then we bring in lentils and fava beans. Usually when they make pulse, Puls, they mix in fava beans or lentils. Poorer you are, more other stuff they put into it. You add herbs and spices and onions and garlic to the pulse. So it comes out savory. Or if you like a sweetened pulse, they added a lot of honey, cinnamon, and nuts. It was early form of breakfast cereal, and if you wanted dinner out of it, you add like fava beans and lentils to it. A lot of gladiators had that diet because beef was for other purposes like cheese. Sometimes they add cheese to it. Or milk. Okay? Beef was not on the board for Romans. Unless you were like a legionnaire and you had to go in battle, beef was easy to transport. They did have salt beef and salt pork, but they prefer fresh. Because the Romans knew it's like, yeah, we're going to the Middle East. Who wants to eat salt pork? You see a lot of people with Pugio. Not the Pokemon, but the big dagger that killed Caesar. Okay? So, like I said, I always tell everybody, pack some faba beans away. Alright, that's great. It's a little different from lima beans. You have to, once you cook this, you have to peel the husk to get the bean inside. Okay, folks, I'll catch you later. I hope this helps out. Help out Joe at Garden State Gardener this Sunday. Sunday Fun Day. I have paperwork to do. It's just been... I hate spreadsheets. Okay? I'll catch you later. Do something good. Long live the Republic. It's a nice day for having lunch with your neighbors or having dinner with your friends. And God bless you. I'll see you later. Bye now. Where's that button?